Hi everyone, it's Deb. I'm here to do just a quick planning with me for 2020 and my path ahead for 2020, like what planner I'm using and so forth. So I normally have been a happy planner girl. I still love the happy planners. However, 2020 is my year of using what I have for the most part. I'm not saying I'm not going to do any hauls because I've already blown it and done a haul, but I'm not going to share it because I don't want my channel to be about hauls. I know they're very popular, but that's not what I want this channel to focus on. I want it to focus on making, and thus I have to share with you. I have this Dollar Tree planner. Yep, Dollar Tree. It's a monthly only. But this is where I am going to be tracking my collabs and live, basically my, oops, that's February, my YouTube and live schedule. And I don't want this to get cluttered up with anything else. I may add in like challenge deadlines for challenges I've joined. And I'm going to be using this also to track some of my crafty goals for a crafty goals with Amalia collaboration I'm in, but more on that on the 11th. So anyway, I've written in my collabs. I am in 13 collaborations, including the one I just mentioned. Plus I have a Fun Fold Friday once a month on the last Friday of the month. Plus I do Tuesday evening lives, and I've scheduled them in. However, this one, actually, for those of you that follow me, has to be from 3 to 5 or 3 till whenever, but it can't go past 5. I better put 5 in there. Unfortunately, I have to go to a funeral service for my son's best friend's mother just passed away. So that is for Tuesday from 6 to 8. So I have to do 3 to 5 for the live. But the other ones I'm going to try and keep at 7 each Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, just so you know I'm on the East Coast. So yeah, I have 13 collabs, and I'm going to be highlighting them once I get the videos done and up. Actually, these are all scheduled to go. I can do that. And this one, I can't do it yet because I did the video, but I don't have it up yet scheduled. So yeah, I'm working through that. But my main personal planner, let me move these out of the way, is going to be this retired Stampin' Up! Planner that I've had since last year. And I actually, with the exception of the monthly, I actually really like the layout, and I'll get to those in a minute. So one of my things that I'm trying to use is, I learned, and I knew I had a lot, but I counted them. I have 23 Happy Planner sticker books. Now, that doesn't even include the other sticker packs I have, like, let's see if I can find one, like these. You know, this is a recollections one. I've got 1 or 2 of those. I have some stickers from Etsy. I have some stickers that were gifted to me. I have a lot of planner stickers, so I do intend to try and use them, but in this planner instead, and it's going to take me a little while. So I'm trying to at least use up this book because it's getting thinner. My problem with it is there are a couple sticker sheets in it that I will probably never use, like a whole sheet of vacation ones and a whole sheet of like family movie night. We don't do that here. We both watch our own movies and stuff. And then I'd like to also maybe finish this book and maybe one other, but this time around I used the mom book, I used a quotes, I used a few out of this tiny book, and I used 1 or 2 out of this Maggie Holmes. Yeah, I did Chasing Dreams and a heart here. So my goal, one of my goals that you'll see when I do my video on the 11th, formally introducing the crafty goals with Amelia is to use up two to three planner sticker books out of 23 plus, right? This is out of the quotes book. I think this one is 2. These 2 items and this over here are out of the Tiny book. And then some of these I think were out of the Mom book, and this was Maggie Holmes. There were some sheets on my monthly. I decided for appointments, I'm going to use these as long as I can, at least for this month I should say. I used these little flowers, and then for videos that have to go up again, sort of repeating, I used these stars, and I just kind of went down the column here, so I think I'll just continue to do that each month. There's not a lot of room to write, but in this particular version of the monthly, I actually jotted in in pencil when I felt I needed to make those things that have to get done in the collab. But I'm not really going to track them here. I wrote them all in here so that I could carry them into the horizontal layout that this has. Now I have this January host code here because those 2 boxes were last of December. And what I've decided to do, I'm writing them, I wrote them in pen, which was probably a mistake, but what I'm doing is these little dashes, which next time I might put the little stars in. As I get something done, I'm highlighting it in yellow. If I do something that wasn't on here, I'm writing it in this pink. I'm also circling the ones I didn't get done, but then I'm also making sure I write when I rescheduled them for. So this one was rescheduled for the 3rd, and this one was rescheduled for the 4th, that kind of thing. And then same thing here. This one I had to reschedule for the 4th, and so forth. And sometimes they get pushed a couple times, but that way I'm constantly monitoring where I am with stuff, and as I get closer to the date they're due, I know I have to bump the priorities up on things. So that's what I'm doing, and I have really kind of written in. I'm still finding my way. Like, I didn't put stickers down until after I wrote all this stuff in, so I wasn't quite sure how this was going to work, and so I just put one thing at a time. And I need to do that because I get like, oh my gosh, I have 10 things I have to get done today, and I have to just focus on one thing at a time, and then I'm fine, and I actually work through most of them, like up here. But if I have that in my head, oh my gosh, I have 10 things I have to get done, I get a little flustered, and I don't end up getting much of anything done. So, and I just kind of chill out on the sofa watching YouTube or something, which is bad. I mean, I love watching you guys, but I have stuff I have to get done. And January is a use it up. Let me step back. 2020 is going to be a use it up year for me, and a chill year as far as spending. Not a freeze. I will never say I'm doing a freeze again. I don't think, unless it's just a month or something. But chill, definitely. I need it to be a make money and use up things I have. I probably have enough stash here that I've only bought in the last few years, but it'll probably last about 10 years unless I destash a lot of it, which is possible. I learned that in going through my sticker supply, not my planner stickers, but my other stickers, because one of the collabs I'm doing is the stickier side of crafting, which we originally were going to call, let's see, what was it? Something near sticker supply. Anyway, it's to reduce your sticker supply. I pulled out sticker sheets to use for the 12 months. Oh my gosh, I still have a drawer full of stickers, guys. I'm gonna have to be doing destashes, I think. Although then I look through them and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty, I don't want to get rid of that. You know, there's very few I really, really, really want to destash, which is sad. But anyway, so yeah, I've gone through and done most of January. I'll obviously be adding to things and highlighting, and like this is next week already. And then there's less in when you get towards the end of the month, and I'll decorate those a little more. So I am thinking that what I'm going to be able to do going forward is decorate on the right hand side here, except for Saturday and Sunday, and maybe use some washi tapes on the tops and the bottoms, but decorate with stickers and things on the sides, and then I'll still have that much space to write, which is plenty for me. I just might have to wrap my sentences around, right? Yeah. Or like in a case like this, I could put a long strip here or something. So it's going to be a little different for me, and I'm adjusting to, like here I have a lot of space right now, so I can probably work in a sticker there and there, and maybe across the bottom here and here. I don't know yet. So yeah, so and this is an undated planner, which I'm not used to. All my planners have been dated. It's a good idea to have an undated one though, but I just went and wrote all the dates in. But then I found that I have these unopened Chamel oh, these, no, that's not it, but I have that too. Hang on. Oh, where did it go? I just had it here. Huh, can't find it, guys. But I have a whole pack. Oh, I know what I did. I put it in February. I think I put it in here. Yep, here it is. I have this whole pack of Heidi Swap clear date stickers. So I have tons of numbers, and I think I'm going to use them until they run out, and then I'll use either, I think I have a sticker book that has colorful ones, so I'll use them, and or I'll use this little stamp that I don't remember if I bought this or if it was gifted to me, but anyway, yeah, so it has all the numbers here or here. And it's even got little images, so really cute. And it says, give it your all, go big or go home, up and at 'em. Important today, don't forget to do. So I'm going to plan on using them as well, and hopefully use up that sticker pack this year as well. So that's where I'm headed with this. Now, in addition to this planner, which I'll try and do some plan with me's, but I don't know. I'm also keeping, obviously, this one, which I'll be using for my Crafty Goals collab. But I'm also going to be using this for my Crafty Goals collab, Crafty Goals and collabs. I'm not going to go into that with you now because I'll get into more detail for the 11th. We're doing an intro video, and I'll be sharing there what my detailed goals are. I'm still working through them and how I'm going to track all of them, so I haven't done that video yet. And then this, I actually started this last year. I just made some cards, which you'll see on the 10th, and they're made with Stampin' Up! Products. This is for Stampin' Up! Card makes and tag makes and whatever, and as I make them, I need to write down the supplies I used and the dimensions, so that I can then go put them into my software I have, and eventually up onto my blog. Because one of the things, I don't know if I wrote it in here, but I have decided that, no I didn't, on Thursdays when I come home from visiting my mother, or that Thursday's her day usually, I'm usually pretty tired. I've decided that Thursday afternoon, though, would be an ideal time for me to take what I've made on my Tuesday lives and update my blog. That's what I'm going to try. And only one day a week can I update my blog. I just don't have time to do it any other time. And that day is kind of a shot day as far as creativity. So good time to do paperwork and update blog and stuff like that. So that's going to be my plan, that Thursdays, once I get back from my mom, or even starting, I did write it in here on the monthly update blog. So I've got the live on Tuesday, and then update the blog Thursday afternoon, evening. So by Friday, what I've done on Tuesday should be up on my blog. And I'll try to remember to post that at least the first few times in my Facebook group, and to let you know on the following week's live hey, those dimensions and things or pictures are up on my blog. And when I put things up on my blog, they also go to my Pinterest as far as the pictures. So yeah, if you're not following me on Pinterest, please do. And you'll find the pictures under a board called Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage on Pinterest under my name. So yeah, so that's my planner lineup, if you will. I have this is my overall everything, and I really like it except for the month. The month is just a little too small boxes for me, but I think next year, if I end up going back to a happy planner again, I'm definitely going to be looking into the horizontal layout, because I'm thinking I like that better as far as really planning instead of just decorating. Okay, but this for $1 at the Dollar Tree is going to serve me just fine for tracking my, I have my collabs written in all the way through the end of the year on when they are, because some of them are like third Saturday or, you know, third Sunday or whatever, fourth Saturday. So I have them written in so I know when they are, and also what time I have to post them. I get confused on the times as the year goes on, and I don't want to be late, which is one of my crafty goals, not to be late in the future. So yeah, all right guys, I'm going to let you go. It's already 16 minutes. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me on my journey of planning and tracking for 2020, staying on track, and yeah, we'll have fun together with all these collabs. All right, thanks again. Hugs, love, and peace. Happy New Year.